5, 6. You ready? Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Romeo Miller. I'm out here in Los Angeles shooting a Heat cover shoot right now. So, it's going down. Beautiful Los Angeles. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, this year is a very big year for me. A lot of people may not know I put my career on hold to go to college, went to USC, played basketball there, mastered my craft. And this year we got a new TV show with me and my pops called Masterpiece Family Empire. That'll be coming to Reels November. I got a new TV show. It's called Growing Up Hip Hop with me and Angela Simmons that I'm producing. New movies, becoming the next big action hero. I got Jarhead 3 coming out, A Girl Like Grace, and actually in the works of a horror film right now. I got my clothing line, Rome Everything, which I'm very passionate about. And also, we got new music coming from No Limit. So, me being the president of No Limit, it's gonna be an exciting year to come back to music full throttle. And what I call it's the revolution, because when my pops came to music, I felt he made such an impact, and that's what I wanted to do when I came back as an adult. So we got everything. We coming from all angles, music, TV, movies, clothing, and we always doing a lot of philanthropy work out there. So I'm basically not sleeping.
Oh, that one could be lower. Keep going.
Let's do a couple of the shirt.
Bring it to your left a little bit. Yeah, right there.
The crazy thing is, people don't know, I don't really watch a lot of TV. It's weird. People call me Batman. I'm always in the dark. I like writing my music in the dark, so I don't watch a lot of TV. I think I may have seen one episode of Empire, actually. And I could see the similarities there, but I think it's a big difference. They took pieces from my father, his lifestyle and his upbringing of his company, No Limit Records, where the rag from Richard's story. But I can't go in detail with the whole Empire because I haven't watched it as much. Yeah. Well, music, like in anything in life, it changes. It changes every 5 years, every 2 years, every 10 years. And I've had the experience to, start in music when I was 10 years old, and it was totally different. I remember when people were, just singles. It wasn't as common now. People could just buy singles. At first, it was albums, and we're in a digital generation now where you could put your music out there, and at one click of a button, everybody could hear it. So what my dad did was he was the pioneer of just putting out mass music. People may know his story where he was still selling music out of the trunk of his car. If he had, YouTube and Instagram and all these other apps and everything, he wouldn't have had to do it from the trunk of his car. And he probably would have sold 200 million instead of 80 million records. So with this generation, it's a lot more digital, it's faster, and you can make your own star. That's the beautiful thing. You don't need this guy at this, at this company telling you that I don't think you have the talent. If you have the talent, you just go up, put it on YouTube, and the world will tell you what they think about you. So I think that's the amazing thing about this generation is that anybody could become a star, and you could create your own star if you really got the talent.
Got you. So you said you're back in the studio. Can you tell us about the project?
Man, I'm excited. Music, I've been doing a lot of movies. We got Jarhead 3, we had Brotherly Love produced by Queen Latifah, A Girl Like Grace starring me and Megan Good, a couple other projects coming down the line. And the difference with music and movies, music it inspires you. If you look at our biggest movie stars versus our biggest music stars, it's kind of no comparison in a way. You look at somebody like a Tupac versus, one of my favorite actors, Brad Pitt, which is, they're both amazing at what they do, but music just inspires people. Music is timeless. And that's why I'm excited to come back to music, because this is something I've been definitely mastering my craft. And I know what I'm sitting on. We got some bangers coming, some hit records, but I just wanted to make sure everything was in perfect timing. One of my songs that'll be coming is called Till the Club Close, featuring my artist Ace B. Ace B is I look at him like the next big thing. He's from New Orleans, he's from the Third Ward Calio, where, I was born, where my pops is from. And I feel this kid is the next big star. He's like an Asian, like Lil Wayne. He Asian and black, so, he's talented, he he has a little bit of everything, and he's featured on that one, Till the Club Closed. And he's also featured on my next single. It's called Bent, which I'll be hearing about very soon. And just what we got going with the whole Money Mafia crew, you know, we had the No Limit Soldiers at first, now we got Money Mafia. I think it's a perfect blend of mixing, you know, that classic No Limit with this generation. And we're all about making good music. You know, a lot of people get into music, they want to get girls, they want the fame. You know, I do this because of my last name, you know, I do this for my fans, you know, and this is what I love doing, and I'm just excited to get back out there because we got some amazing music coming, and the world really they're gonna be shocked when we hit them full throttle. All right, so Maserati Rome came about. Growing up, it's simple. I like Maserati cars, I drive Maseratis, and all my friends just called me Maserati Rome, and it kind of was a thing where kids in like high school, because I went to regular school, so when I was like in high school and everything, and even in college, people just called me Maserati Rome because I had all these different Maseratis. And I think it's one of those things you just grow up. Like if I wasn't known as Lil Romeo back in the day, I definitely, you know, in the rap world, I'll be known as Maserati Rome. It's just like when 2 Chainz, you know, he reintroduced himself. People don't know he was Titty Boy at first. You know, you look at Puffy, you know, you got P. Diddy, you know, you got Sean Combs, you got Jay-Z, Hove, you know, you got Kanye West, who's Yeezus. So it's not a thing of where it's a name change, but it's just who I'm introducing myself as this generation. And it's just another name. You know, it's my nickname. People call me Maserati. People call me Maserati Rome. People call me Rome. And, you know, that's where the Maserati Rome name came from.
What are you listening to? What inspires you? What artists out there is doing this thing?
What artists inspire me? Off top, definitely my pops. You know, he's one of the biggest influences in my life, just what he did from a business perspective in the music game. I remember my pops always said, I don't want to be the best rapper, I want to be the best businessman in rap. And anybody who comes from nothing, sells over 75 million records, make hundreds of millions, you know, definitely got to take your hat off to him. And Tupac, I think that's one of my biggest just overall in music, just his career and what he did in such a short period from music to TV to movies. I definitely look up to Pac and the music that he was able to make. You know, Pac stands for somebody who's not perfect, and that's what me and my family and my pops, that's what we stand for. You know, when I come back to music, I want people to be able to relate to me, not just by the cars, the money, and chasing girls. It's like when you buy my music, you know that I represent something bigger than music. So definitely I love Pac. He was a smart guy, you know, ahead of his time, and he showed that you could do it all. Right now, more modern, I had to say Meek Mill. You know, Meek, definitely one of the homies. My pops actually, you know, worked out some deals, was managing him for a while. And he's just a great guy, you know, he make great music and everything, but when you're humbled at the same time, it shows where you can go. You know, he didn't come this far by being, you know, arrogant and cocky. You know, he has the most talent, I feel, out of any rapper out there, but he have this humbleness about him, and I think that's what people respect about him. Other than Meek, one of my favorites is T.I. You know, growing up in high school, I always blast T.I., you know, at my high school games and everything. You know, and on the girls' side, can't go wrong with Rihanna or Beyonce. You know, Drunken Love, Umbrella, all of that. Yeah, so some of y'all may have saw me on Millionaire Matchmaker. I'm gonna give y'all the feedback on that. That was one of my favorite shows, you know, and that was actually on my bucket list. I was like, look, if there's anything I could do, if I could ever be on any TV show, to be Millionaire Matchmaker, and God spoke to me, and I was on Millionaire Matchmaker. The thing is, I didn't find love, you know, but I found how to love. And Patty, actually, she taught me how to love. I found out that I'm like real chill and laid back, and she called me a lazy lion on there. And I found out that sometimes I gotta go out and just, you know, grab my prey. So, you know, I'm single right now, but, you know, I definitely go after what I want. You know, my dad made hundreds of millions, I made millions and millions. And what happens usually with the celebrity kids, the kids makes all the money. Just like situations you see, what we're seeing now, where a kid's making 50 million, 100 million, you know, who's gonna tell that kid what to do, honestly? You know, when that kid turns 18, sometimes the parents become friends because they wanna be a part of that money that's coming in. You know, so with my father, he always was my parent. You know, he was never my best friend. You know, my pops never was just out clubbing with me. You know, he was strict on me. You know, I went to regular school. You know, I had curfew growing up. You know, I didn't have a girlfriend, so I was like probably like 17. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, huh? Name like Romeo, didn't have a girlfriend till he was 17. But I was always focused. You know, he taught me about vision. And, you know, it's more about than what you see. You know, you have to envision it first. So fatherhood is everything. And I think I'm going to probably be the best father ever because of my father. That's all I'm saying. Let me say something about the hair, too, because my message go. They're going to be like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, so y'all get it first. Gold in Rome. But yeah, my hair is gold right now. I'm actually filming a new movie. It's a horror movie. It's called Red Dead, and we wanted to switch things up. And I just wanted to try something new, you know, just do something fun for this generation. So that's why the hair is gold right now. Let me know if you think it's sexy. Hit me up on my Instagram.
Yeah, wrong show.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's Romeo Miller, and you just been buzzed. Tell me when you're ready.
Hey, come on.
Turn it down.
Turn it down. Ladies.